Hi and welcome to the channel and my review of United State of Mind, Robin Trower, Maxi Priest and Livingstone Brown. Now I must admit, when I first heard about this record I kind of went, well, really? How can that work? It's a bit like trying to combine oil and water. But I was wrong. It does work, and it works brilliantly. So you have Robin Trower, one of the great rock guitarists. Maxi Priest, who started off being the sweet voice for Lewisham's Saxon International sound system, and then went on to achieve fame and fortune as an international best-selling reggae and soul artist. And then you have Livingstone Brown, who I didn't really know much about, but his bio says he's a multi-genre musician, producer, mix engineer and songwriter. So how did this strange project come together? Well, Livingstone says that one day he had a diary malfunction and Robin and Maxi just bumped into each other in the studio. To his surprise, they hugged and they both found out they were big fans of each other's music. They both said, "We must work together." Robin Trower: one of the first pieces of music I came up with was the title track, United State of Mind. As soon as Maxi heard it, he came up with a lyric idea, and everything started to fall into place from there. Working on the album with Maxi and Livingstone was a joy from start to finish, and I can tell you, you can feel that. It's three guys in the studio having a blast. United State of Mind absolutely abounds with infectious funk grooves, cool rhythm and blues, and is drenched, literally drenched in soul. Robin Trower has always been a player who finds the flow of the music, feels the flow of the music, and then plays within it. If you've ever seen Robin play live, you'll see exactly what I mean. You can see by his facial contortions and his body language, he feels every note that's coming out of that guitar. And when he's on it, really on it, there are few guitarists ever who can match him. His playing here on this album is just extraordinary. He doesn't, like so many virtuoso guitarists, crowd out the other musicians or allow his playing to dominate. He just adds in colours, light and shade where needed, and his tone, the tone of that guitar, is just beautiful. Maxi Priest's vocals are a joy from start to finish. His feel, the range, control, timing, and these little tricks he plays with the melodies. Livingstone says that when he's recording Maxi, he doesn't worry too much about where the mics are, this position, that position. He just supplies good food, good chat, and lets the man do his thing. The third part of this gorgeous collaboration is Mr. Livingstone Brown. He's the glue holding it all together. He's provided all these amazing string and horn arrangements, as well as laying down some wonderful bass lines and keyboard embellishments. They say Mr. Brown has the Midas touch in the producer's chair, and that's for sure. United State of Mind sounds great. Everything has depth and clarity, and I'm sure Mr. Livingstone's engagement book will be full for the foreseeable future. United State of Mind is an album you need to give some time to. You've got to let it reveal its little nuances and secrets. Turn the lights down, kick back, and let it wash over you. Highlights, I'd have to say every track, but if I'm pushed, the title track. See what I mean about infectious grooves? Trower and Brown just laying it down. String and horns echoing those classic 1970 funk records. 1 minute 4 seconds, in comes Robin with those little clusters of notes. No one plays like Mr. Trower. And Maxi's voice is sweet as honey. On a lonely highway, this world is mine. On a lonely highway, this United State of Mind. Are We Just People opens with Robin's wah wah guitar riff. One foot in the 1970s and one in 2020. Mr. Priest, as smooth as they come. Mr. Lover Lover Man, but also echoing the very Reverend Al Green. 2 minutes 3 seconds, Robin throws in a guitar line that takes us straight back to his mid-70s heyday, which leads us straight into yet another emotive solo that seems dredged up from his very soul. Every step of the way, these three magnificent artists are just bouncing off each other. On Fire Like Zaza will be an absolute floor filler when and if we get that happening again. Just listen to the interplay between Maxi's vocals and Robin's guitar until Maxi steps back and Robin takes flight. But around 2 minutes 47 seconds, Maxi injects just a little dancehall with a long drawn out no in the middle of Robin's epic solo. Walking Wounded is contemporary blues. It's slow, it's stately, and it's beautiful. No trace, no evidence, no smoking gun. Walking Wounded shot me down. But just listen to the string arrangement in the background. It's sublime. So I've led you into the first few tracks, and I think it's best if I step back now. Just go and have a listen for yourselves. You might be into Robin Trower and guitar-based rock. You might be into Maxi Priest and the soul and the reggae, and you might be thinking, how can all this mix together? But it does. They bring all these styles together and they create something new, fresh and very contemporary. There's something here for everyone. I also hope that one day these three guys tour this album. It's music that cries out to be heard in a live situation. In the description below, I'm going to leave a link to this album so you can hear this album in its entirety. So thank you for listening. Please stay safe, stay well. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.